Now we review the 2023 film, Poor Things. Seriously, this film is weird. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I am Richard. This is Random Street Theater. I have just seen Poor Things. For every 1,000 subscribers I get, I do purchase one of these bracelets from 4Ocean. 4Ocean pulls a pound of trash out of the ocean every time I do that. Now, Poor Things. Imagine if Frankenstein were not fiction, and the human race mastered xenotransplant surgery, meaning the transplantation from one animal to the other. One animal like a chicken to another like a pig. And there was a doctor who was obsessed with this surgery. And then his son, who was also obsessed with this surgery, created a woman with the brain of a child. This is the story of that woman. Now, that woman played by Emma Stone, I believe it's Emma Stone, shows her boobs a lot. A lot of nudity in this. And it is an incredible performance on her part. And the maker of this creature is William Dafoe, played by William Dafoe. And it's an incredible performance on his part. Do also understand that the societal taboos by which we normally conduct ourselves don't exist in this particular, or don't exist for this particular person, which has caused several people to walk out of the theater because this film is raunchy, disgusting, depressing, horrific. I mean, it really invokes emotion, which is what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to do these things, but it's like, if you look at William Dafoe's character, I mean, he is a mass of scars, both physically and emotionally, so I don't even think he can feel at this point as a character. And I mean, you look at, like one scene, Bella is the name of the creation, and she says, "Why are your thumbs so small?" And he goes, "My father thought he could reverse their growth by binding them." And it's like, yeah, dude, your father performed all of these needless and pointless surgeries on you because if he did so, he might learn something. But that's not science. Okay? Yes, there were people who went out there and did stupid science things, and we did learn from it. You know, the Nazis, for example, did terrible things to my people in the name of science, and learned a lot, but also did a lot of stupid things in the name of science that didn't learn us anything. So, trying to reverse the growth patterns of your thumbs by putting them in metal boxes, what does that tell us about science? Oh, I have a bit of dead skin on my lip here. Here's the thing, okay? This is a great movie in terms of its acting, performance, and production. It is incredible. It is something that truly happens to you. But if you're easily offended, you do not want to watch this. There is a lot of conversation regarding masturbation, sexuality, sexual abuse, and there's this cold, supposedly pseudoscience about it. Now, I have a degree in psychology, and I understand human development. And them saying things like, what if we had a woman that didn't develop with the social norms that are normally impressed upon women? That's not this film. This film is, let's make a comedy about a woman with the brain of a child and her getting banged by everyone. Of course, that being the brain of a child, what I see there is statutory rape, and I don't find it particularly fun to watch, personally. Now, again, this film was very difficult for me because I, of course, also suffered from child abuse. And, you know, it's like, yeah, if my dad were a scientist, I imagine he would have done stupid, fucked up things like that to me. Luckily, my father was not a scientist. He knew better with what he was doing, but, you know, the scientific method, you don't do things like say, what would happen if we put the head of a pig on a chicken? Okay, that's just weird. And there's, you know, like, there's one creature in this film which is a dog with a goose's head. And it's like, that would imply that you killed the dog, which is upsetting to me. Or maybe there's a goose with a dog's head, I guess, but that wouldn't work scientifically. So, the abominations, if you don't stop to think about them, they won't hurt you. But if you do stop to think about them, you would walk away going, ugh. So yeah, Poor Things. Incredible film. I have to classify this as an art film. It is an art film in that it is not for everyone. It is exactly what it is meant to be. But do understand that if you're easily offended, this is definitely not for you. I cannot say that you should put this on your watch list because a lot of people will not be entertained by this. However, if you're a fan of art films, if you are the kind of person that saw Requiem for a Dream more than once, and you saw the film Kids a couple of times, and you like to be freaked out and weirded out, and see people in pain but being normalized to it, this is the film for you. It is an art film. It is meant to invoke an emotion. It has invoked that emotion. It has done its job. On that regard, A+. Just understand, a lot of people will be offended by the subject matter. Anyway, that's just my opinion. And I'd love to hear yours in the comments below.
Randall the Rat here once again. And I'm here to remind you humans to comment, like, and subscribe. And you know why? Well, have you watched the news? Mother Nature is pissed! And we can help. Because each one of these necklaces I'm wearing, it's a medal from the Conqueror. And in addition to being awesome bling, each one of them represents 5 trees. 5 glorious trees that the owner of this channel has had planted. I'm wearing 5 of these, so I've got 25 trees around my neck. 25 of the more than 100 that have been planted so far. So if you want to do your part to unpiss off Mother Nature, listen to old Randall here and comment, like, and subscribe. Or, of course, I could just eat your face and make there be less humans to pollute the environment. Global warming sucks, and you're delicious.